Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sheboygan South Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight, should I say today afternoon, Sheboygan South hosts Green Bay Southwest. My name is Chris Wright, and Mike Martin, of course, in a much warmer place in Arizona. So as Coach Hamilton, Leroy Hamilton, came in, I said, hey, would you like to sub in today? He was more than happy to, and of course, he has a son on the team as well. But before we do that, Leroy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your basketball background and what you're doing right now?
Well, right now I'm currently coaching at Sheboygan Falls girls basketball. I've been there for approximately 16 years. Right now we're 6-5, young team, but we're very exciting to watch.
And yourself, you played a little basketball, right?
Yes, I played at Marion College. I also played, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, so I played at Mount Carmel High School, which had Donovan McNabb, Antoine Walker, Simeon Rice. So those are some of the guys I've played with that played pro ball.
Yeah, and probably his highlights was playing with me at Grant School, the teachers and things. Now, the other night, Sheboygan South got probably their biggest win of the season, beat Pierre. And talking to Coach Risto before the game, one of the things about playing the Pierre, and that is, oh my God, we're playing the Pierre, and sometimes you overlook the kids too, and you can play with anybody.
Right. Yeah, I thought for me the key of the game was Sheboygan South's defense. I think it was a step above, and I think that's what really keyed their offense, and that's what I think propelled them to the win.
Now tonight, or this afternoon, I keep saying tonight, sorry about that, but today they have to have a bounce back game. You know, you have that big win on Thursday, now you got to bounce back, and 2 days later you got to get that victory, and don't forget about Thursday. How as a coach do you tell your kids yesterday focusing on today?
Well, you know, you start off with a light practice, which I think Coach Ring did, and you just get them prepared for today. I think these kids are excited. They want to win, and I think the excitement and the joy of the game is what's going to take them through the game today.
Yeah, now I know you've been in some situations, especially in tournament play and things, where you do have to play back-to-back games. You know, is that kind of like your philosophy to tell your ladies too when you have to play back-to-backers?
Yes, I just tell them just relax and just. I say these girls, you know, they put on the clothes the same way you do. You know, they dress the same way you do. They brush their teeth. They're doing the same thing that you're doing. You just keep it simple.
Yes. Now let's talk a little bit. Your son is leading the team in scoring, very senior, which probably makes things a lot easier for Coach Rank this year.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Logan is having a pretty good year, but you know, like I tell him, is like, you know, it's all meant because of his teammates. It's what his teammates get him involved in, and when he's not involved in the offense, he gets other people involved, and I think that's the dynamic of this team, and that's what makes them so good. And I think, you know, once they get it together, they'll be scary down the line.
Well, let's hope they get together this afternoon. When Coach will have the
Give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sheboygan South High School. Today's game features the visiting Green Bay Southwest Trojans against your South High Red Wings. One of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifelong values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes this game an educational experience. The Fox River Classic Conference stresses sportsmanship as a goal and expectation for all in attendance at tonight's game. Remember to sport a winning attitude by cheering positively for your own team. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask you to stand if you are able, remove your hats and headwear, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. And now for today's starting lineups. First, for the Southwest Trojans, number 11, Jason Simmons. Number 12, Lucas Stieber. Number 24, Carson Landry. Number 33, Will Pitleski. And number 34, Nick Howard. Trojans are coached by John Polkowski. And now the starting lineups for your South High Red Wings. Number 1, Jared Splitgerber. Number 3, Josh Govak. Number 33, Logan Hamilton. Number 42, Dylan Martins. And number 44, Mike Rank Jr. The Wings are coached by Mike Rank, assistant coach Jeff Risto. The officials for tonight's game are Tom Rush, Andy Hansen, and Mike Nefsel. These individuals are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. And today's athletic trainer from Purveyor Sports Medicine is Dave Stecker.
Welcome back to Sheboygan South Acuity Fieldhouse. We're about to have the tip-off. As I mentioned in the opening, I'm Chris Wright. Coach Hamilton from Sheboygan Falls is here, and of course his son is out on the floor. And big win by South the other day to up the record to 4-4. 2-2 in the league. Southwest 5 up, 4 down. 1-3 in league play, but they played the Pier pretty tough themselves, losing by just 2, and they lost to North by 3. This is their Southwest third game in 3 days, Leroy. I wonder if that's going to make a difference.
Yeah, I think they probably will have some tired legs, but I think these kids are young and they'll probably persevere.
There you see Coach Mike Rank. His son, of course, is on the team this year, number 44, and Southwest going to get the first shot off, and it's missed, but there's Logan with his first rebound of the night. He's averaging 7 rebounds a game. That's Rank, never afraid to shoot the 3, and he hits it and gives South the first lead of the game.
Yeah, that was a good open shot for Rank. He had his feet set.
Southwest, a very, very young team. They only have 1 senior on their squad. South, on the other hand, a very senior-oriented team, but lately the freshman has been leading them. There's another miss and another rebound for South, but Rank couldn't hold on to it. Feet got tangled. There's a drive, and they're going to get a foul there on Logan Hamilton. That'll be Logan's first.
Yeah, that's pretty
foul.
early for him to get a foul in the first minute. That's something to watch later on in the game.
Well, Simmons got beneath. I hate that when they allow inbound passes because you kind of know when you scout, or you're a coach, you know how it is. You scout against those things, and to give up an easy layup like that.
Yeah, that sucks right there.
There's a miss there by Hamilton. There's Logan with a nice drive. Puts it off the glass.
Good finish, good finish.
5-2, 16-25 in the first half. Southwest, as I mentioned, is 5-4, just 1-3 in league play, but they've played it on a lot of tough games, real close, even in their losses. And there you see a drive and a basket made by Will Pitletsky. He's their leading scorer, but just right back comes South scoring there. Josh Govek with the basket.
Yeah, you know, talking to North's coach, he said this Southwest team is pretty fearless. With them being young, they're pretty fearless.
Seven to 4. Gonna get a travel there. As I mentioned a couple minutes ago, Coach, third game in 3 days. That's a lot of basketball. Not a lot of practices, and I know you mentioned even for South they had a light practice yesterday. See if their legs are in it for the Trojans. Dylan Martins with the turnover. I was just thinking good things about Dylan, and we'll talk about him in a couple minutes, but that wasn't a good turnover. Nice block by Dylan Martins. There's something positive to say there.
Yeah, that's one thing about Dylan. He's going to give you 110%. You know, I coach these guys in the summertime. He will give you 110%.
I think he's one of those guys that makes South so much better because when he's not on the floor with that height, he's really their only size guy, where I think your son really likes to be on the perimeter.
Yep.
Not that he doesn't like to mix it up a little bit, but it really makes his game a lot easier. I think he's an important person. And there's that freshman again, not playing like one. Josh Govek with another three to give South an early 10-4 lead. Well, South looks like they've got the defensive intensity that you mentioned in the opening again to start here, Coach.
Yeah, I think their defense against De Pere was outstanding.
Govek to rank, not afraid to shoot it, which was a little bit deep there, and Dad says, no, you'll have to sit down after that one. That was a little deep.
Yeah, it was deep, but I sometimes I really hate one pass and a shot early in offense. Sometimes it's good for it in transition, but in that instance, I really not have that.
Fortunate to go baseline. There's another miss there by Simmons. And again, Logan Hamilton with that rebound. This time he's going to try to take it to the basket. Cut off well that time by Pitletsky. Nice drive again by Hamilton, and he scores. Logan's off to a nice start with 4 early points.
Well, I think, Logan and Josh Govek, they really do spearhead a lot of their offense for South, which really helps them.
There's a miss again, and Hamilton with the rebound. And South trying to push the ball. Again, and they're going to call a carry on Logan.
I think he got a little excited on that one.
Now, you said Logan worked hard this summer as well on his game. What particular did he work on that he wanted to improve?
We go to the gym a lot, and I really try to really focus on a lot of the fundamentals with him. A lot of stuff that's forgotten about nowadays.
So he wants to have a more rounded basketball game is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I really do. I think that's what I want his focus to be. And, scoring is going to be there, but I really want you to be able to pass the ball, shoot, rebound, play defense, which I think his defense really improved. That's thanks to Coach Risto, because he's really worked on him on his defense.
Another turnover for Southwest, and normally I keep track of the turnovers and things, but not tonight. But so far, that's about 4 early turnovers. And I'll tell you, they're calling a lot of stuff out on the perimeter today. We've had this crew, we know these guys pretty well. They're local guys and good officials, but they're not going to let that hand check today and that poking at the ball.
No, I mean the hand check is a point of emphasis this year. So yeah, that's not gonna fly. But
Yep.
I think you're gonna see a lot of stoppage and play today.
Golvik trying to penetrate in there. Now he loses it for a minute, but Splitty gets it back. That's Jared Splitberger. And now we're going to get early South timeout. Just a 30-second timeout here. Things going pretty well. Nice start for South, Coach.
Yeah, I think there is. I think Coach Wayne probably called a timeout because of the lackadaisical on defense. On the offensive end, and a couple of turnovers, and you see Josh just lost the ball there. So I think he's probably going to try to straighten that out and get them on the same path.
Now I know he likes to play a lot of players as well, and then kind of keeps his, goes with his token guys later on to keep the legs and things. I wonder if that's because of now the 18-minute halves and things. Do you like the 18-minute halves as opposed to the old quarter form?
I do like it a lot, and I'm glad the WIA went with the 3-quarter rule, so that makes it a lot easier for us.
Yeah, they like to drive and penetrate, kind of run a weave action. Splitty got a little deep, but it got knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Carson Landry. He's just a sophomore for Southwest. Logan's right back in the game, as is Martins. Evan Optenorth remains in the game. He's number 23, and Jared Golvik, number 23, is also in the game. Golvik, ball fake. Here's Optenorth. Nice drive. Kisses it off the glass. Nice person to have off the bench.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. And a senior at that.
And I think his dad played on the 86 North basketball championship team for Coach Desatel, who's in the house tonight. Coach Christensen from Manitowoc and Howard Grove, he's here. I saw Coach Schumann and Coach Rosowski here. Raleigh Reklitis is here. I mean, we have a bunch of celebrities.
Exactly.
Must be too cold outside, so they come in inside and watch some basketball. And another short miss by Southwest, and another push by South. Dylan gets it deep. Logan, nice again. Southwest is really struggling to stop drive penetration. There you're going to watch the replay here by Logan. Nobody's stepping up.
Nope. And they can get that all the time. And I think, what you're going to see here is you're going to see the sophomore team by Southwest. They're going to start getting impatient, and then you're going to see more turnovers. If South stays disciplined, I mean, this can be a rout.
Yeah, they have 5 sophomores on their team, just 11 on the varsity. I mentioned before, just 1 senior. And they've been in a lot of basketball games. Like everybody in the league, they're having trouble. They got blown out by Bayport. But they did blow out Notre Dame, who beat North the other day. And there's a nice drive again by South, Evan Optenorth. Watch this drive penetration. Slow to react is the defense by Southwest.
It seems like the defense is all sunken in, but I think what Southwest is not doing, I don't see a whole bunch of talking out there, and talking is going to be key, especially on the defensive end, on the help side as well.
Evan, a 69% free throw shooter, misses the first free throw. And the second free throw. So we're going to stay at 16-4. So Southwest has played 6 minutes of basketball and only has 2 baskets. And another travel.
Yeah, that has to probably be like probably just 7 to 8 turnover. And we've only played 7 minutes, almost 7 minutes.
Yep. Young basketball teams make mistakes like that. There was a bad turnover that
Yeah,
time.
I think that turnover goes to Logan Hamilton because he stopped his cut, and Ethan McLaughlin.
That was good that you would have done it. I would have given it to Ethan. No.
Yeah, he started. We tell cutters, don't stop your cut. I mean, that's on you.
There's another rebound by Hamilton. That's at least 3. We said coming in, he's averaging about 7. Nice lead fast to the big guy. Dylan didn't do the bad thing there. He did bring it down, brought it up, but he just wasn't really strong with the ball.
You're right, correct.
That's Simmons. Steiber on the drive. Over to Pitleski, and he puts it in. He's their leading scorer at 22 points a game. He's just a sophomore.
Wow.
Nope, another pass thrown away by South and an easy layup. And just like that, Coach Rank's going to call that second timeout.
Yeah, I think that was part of your smart play on Logan Hamilton, not getting up that second foul. I mean, you got to give up something,
I'm going to ask you one more question while we got a 30-second timeout here. I asked Coach Rank at the beginning of the year, how was it like to be coaching your son playing? How is it like for you to have your son being a senior? And do you talk a lot of basketball at home, or you just kind of not talk about basketball at all when you get home?
No, basketball is ongoing in my house. My son picks my brain about certain things, and like I said, I really try to keep him grounded on a lot of stuff. I'm an old school basketball player per se, so I just really try to help him out with certain things on the court, things that you can see, things that can make you better and make your teammates better.
(16-8), 10:30 left. Chris Wright along with Coach Hamilton. Leroy Hamilton is glad he came out to help me today, and there's his son putting up a 3, a little short.
Don't like that shot at all. Don't like that shot at all.
And they're going to get a carry on Simmons, and that's 2 carries we've been called tonight, which a lot of days you don't see that called by the officials today. It's good that we're, when they do that, they do make that call. It's kind of gone away a little bit.
Yeah, we saw quite a few of them in the DePere game as well. I don't remember DePere's best player, but he got called for one, and I thought he was going to get a technical.
So here's Josh Govek, number 3, the freshman. He's averaging 15 points a game. Logan's got that same spot there, and this time he will draw a foul.
That was a good drive, good up fake. It was a good handoff, and I think that's become South's forte. Is getting to the basket and finishing is key, or getting drawn that foul.
That's the 14th foul in Southwest. Good form, looked good, just a little short. Logan averaging, 65% from the free throw line so far this season.
Yeah, he misses too many free throws.
I don't know if that's a dad or a coach talking.
That's a coach. That's the easiest shot in basketball.
It's the easiest shot in basketball. I agree 100% with you. Finally got a free throw, 1 of 4 from the free throw line for South so far. 17-8, 9:55 left here on a Saturday afternoon at South Security Fieldhouse. And there's another Simmons poor choice pass. He is also a sophomore, but again,
and you're looking at probably I'm thinking 10 turnovers in the first half. I mean,
yeah, they just not giving themselves opportunities to score when you're just giving the other team a chance to.
Yeah, extra possessions.
Yep. Well, it looked like Southwest, 4 of their players were in a zone and 1 was still in man. And again, the zone did not help keep the Red Wings out of the paint as Logan got there again, and he's going to go right back to the free throw line where he was just a couple seconds ago.
And I'll see, can he capitalize?
That's in. That one's in 2. A 2-for-2 trip for Hamilton extends that lead back to 11.
Yeah, I think, it can get out of hand, like I said, if there's a turnover here. But this is a young team, and I know against North, they were down 23 and they came back.
Oh, deep penetration and a jump. Oh, and they're going to get a foul on Martin's late there.
Yeah, you have to learn to let that one go.
Yep. And unfortunately, again, for Dillon, which has been a problem a couple times this season, is picks up that second foul early.
Yeah, I say, you want to try, if you pick up a foul, you want to pick it up at your first foul, probably at this point in the game, the 9-10 point in the game. But yeah, now he has to sit for the rest of the half.
Another miss and another. There's another drive by Hamilton. This one he missed it. That time they let it go. They've been calling everything, and then they let that one go. Southwest not happy about that, but they're going to get one here. On South is Southwest to go back to the free throw line.
And that's 2 on Logan now.
Oh, I thought they got caffeine on that one.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Thought they got Zachary instead. I know Coach Desatel always, working with him and things. He always, if you got 2 fouls, you never played the half. Do you coach the same way, or is it based on the situation?
It depends. Like if it's my score, I'll leave them out for a little while, but I'll put them in there for a minute or two just to get their legs on, just so they're just not so cold coming into the second half. And it depends on the game. And sometimes you just got to leave them in there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I coached the same way. I thought that nice driving basket there by Golden, and a technical foul on the sophomore Piletsky.
No, it was on Govak. It was on 3 for South Govak. He said something.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that one. No, I was going to get back to the foul situation. My team is winning. I don't mind if my better players are on the bench, just, with 2 fouls. But if you're losing, you can't fall behind at halftime by 16, 18, 20 with your best players on the bench. So I always kind of went, based on the situation as well. But I know Coach Desatel, always his kind of general rule is 2 fouls and you're done. Mm-hmm. As we'll see what they do with Martins and Hamilton here for South, as they missed both technical free throw shots.
Yeah, I wonder what Josh said. It must have been something after he scored that the referees and the officials didn't like.
And he might be the youngest South High player ever to get a technical foul. He looks like he's about 10, Coach.
Oh, yes, he does.
But he acts or plays like he's 18.
Yeah, like I said, I thought he played phenomenal. The best game I've seen him play against the Pier. He really did. Now we're going to see how the referees keep this game in check now, because it seems to be heated up just a little bit more.
Well, you know how it goes. The fans know more than the...
Oh, God,
it's always tougher on the fans. I think the coaches and players understand how the game's being officiated much more than the fans do.
Exactly.
Another miss by Southwest, but an extra chance there on the hustle by the Trojans.
Yeah, you got to watch it. I think the referee's going to start calling a little bit closer now.
That time they got Rank on a foul. That's just his first. This is Carson Landry. He's just a sophomore at Southwest. And he takes a 1 of 2 trip, but good box out there by Kafim, but he's got to turn around and grab that one. There's a kick out to Rank and hits.
But you know, Rank is something hot. That's two 3-pointers in the first half for him. And there's a turnover for Southwest with the charge at 33.
And he doesn't like that call either. There you see the tail end of it. Now, Mike Rank Jr. with that 3-pointer. That's his 14th of the season. 2 behind your son, who leads the team with 3-pointers. But I think Rank's one of those kids that if he gets hot,
yeah, you
got to keep feeding him the ball. Like right now, that zone's kind of falling off. Just a bad turnover there. Good hustle, but a bad turnover there by Govek. Simmons walked.
It's a travel. They're going to call a foul, but he traveled first.
And they're going back to the free throw line again.
Both teams going to be in the bonus from here on out. 7:40 left to go in the first half.
Well, Southwest has just 4 baskets, and they've been doing all their work lately at the free throw line.
And that's to their favor. Stopping the clock.
Yeah, coming back with it, not running, but they're not making a lot of free throws. I got them 3 for 6 so far, Coach. They miss another one, but a second opportunity. Stats missed it there. And here comes Splitty with the Red Wings pushing it out to Rank. Wide open, Opgenorth, no. Rebound there by Landry. And here come the Trojans as he walks, kicks, and knocks it away with another turnover. Opgenorth drives to the basket. And they're going to get a foul, and South's going to be shooting some free throws.
I think we're in store for a long first half.
Well, it's starting to drag right now. A lot of fouls. And I think what you said is they wanted to get a little bit more under control, but that means we're going to be here a little bit longer.
Yep.
He makes 2, 26, to 13. Favor of South. Seven minutes left in the first half. Chris Wright along with Coach Leroy Hamilton from Sheboygan Falls girls team. And there's a first 3-pointer by the Trojans. That's Carson Landry. Cuts the lead to 10. And again, another bad offensive possession by South. Boy, they look so good in the beginning, and now it's getting kind of sloppy for them.
Well, I think sometimes what they run into is they fall in love with that first shot that because it's open, it's a good shot. Well, that's what they want you to do is take that quick shot, and hopefully you miss it, and now they're back on offense.
Being in the bonus, Steiber gets a second chance here. 26-17, 26-18, favor of South. Opgenorth. Laughlin. All outside the circle. Splitty tries to drive. He's in the paint, but he gets it knocked away. Govek right there to take care of it. The old left-hander, Kafine, misses. And that should be a travel, but it's not. I think it should be almost automatic when they fall down.
That's another foul right there, reaching.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, we try to teach players, you play defense with your feet, not your hands. And he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar right there. If you're Coach Rank, how long do you leave your two bigs out there on the bench with 2 fouls when this game is now doing it to 8 points?
Yeah. Still an 8-point lead for South. I think that's one thing that's in the positive. And I'll tell you what, Southwest isn't doing anything as far as offense with baskets, but they are making their hay at the free throw line as 6 of the last 7 trips down, they've been at the free throw line, chipping at this lead. And as you mentioned, Coach, it's now down to 6. See if this possession's a little better for the Red Wings. Govek to Govek.
South looks a little sloppy right now.
Not sharp.
No.
Yeah, that would kind of look like a travel too. They just don't look as sharp. I think they're going to get a foul there. That'll be on Landry. That'll be his first. And it's bonus time now for South. Govek at the line. See the reach right across his hand. Govek has 7 points. He's a 76% free throw shooter. That'll be higher after that attempt. Oh, that one in the basket didn't want it. What we got here?
Timeout, Southwest.
It's going to be a full timeout, Scott, so we're going to take a break with right now Sheboygan South leading 27-20.
Your fairy godmother?
It doesn't take a fairy godmother to tell you that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats. Always choose one that's the right fit for your child's age and size.
Oh, that does make a difference.
Remember, their happily ever afters are in your hands. To find out more, visit safercar.gov/.
Welcome back to South Security Fieldhouse, where South's leading 27-20 late in the second quarter. South not really looking as sharp as they had earlier, Coach, on offense.
Well, I think because, right now they're relying on their bench players. A couple of starters are out, and I think, the bench players just need to, weather the storm and, know their roles and take care of the ball.
.5:45 left in quarter number 2. Good drive by Simmons.
No
a
box
little
out
deep.
right there.
Yep, no box out is right. Couple tips there by Pitleski. They're missed. But another foul.
Well, here's Ray's going to go with the starters off the bench now.
Yep. Now, we talked about this earlier. They're going to get Govek on the foul there, and there's Southwest at the free throw line again. This is their 12th and 13th free throw of the half.
Wow. And clock stoppage is in their favor. Every time they get to the free throw line, they're in the double bonus.
Martins, Hamilton, Rank all back in. All starters for South now on the floor with Splitty and Govek. And there's Hamilton with another rebound. And another miss by Southwest. Very fortunate for South.
If you're smart, you get the ball inside.
Yep, they're looking, trying to probe. Southwest looks like they're running a man-to-man, but they really have a collapsing man-to-man. They really give away the perimeter, collapse, and don't allow too much in the paint. Oh, that's a deep 3 by Govek, but there's big Dylan Martins with the second opportunity. Rank looking into Martins, gets it poked away. Throws it to Hamilton, who's made a lot of business down there, and there's another basket for him. He's getting a lot of work down there, close to the paint, a lot of drive penetrations, and getting rewarded for it, Coach.
Yeah, I wonder was Rick was going to go to a zone just to protect the guys with 2 fouls. He went to a 2-3 zone.
Yep, and we saw this a couple times this year. He's played a zone, especially when people have gotten into foul trouble. Martin's with good defense straight up there, and another Hamilton rebound. He's got to have a half a dozen. There's Splitty looking good. Skip pass to Rank.
It's a good decision by Rank.
And Martin's a little bit of a push, but going to man up and stick it in there, use his size.
That's a good play by Martin. You know, he used his size, and you see the impact those 2 players coming off the bench have, and even with Rank with that, they played him for the 3 and he pulled it for the jump shot. It's a great play.
Well, with South up 10, let's see what they do if they decide to take those guys with free throw or foul trouble in there. Good help defense by Splitty slid down and it took away the weak side. Rank, who's been hot, Bango, his 3rd 3.
Yes, he is hot. You know, it was a good outlet pass by Logan, and yeah, this is what happens when you got this team that's meshing like this, and you got the 5 starters in there, and they're playing well now.
Yep, and a big run there. Let's see what Coach Rank, if he decides to keep the pedal to the metal here and keep those 5 guys in there. I think a good point you meant was, you know, when Coach Rank went to the zone to protect those kids with the fouls, and there we saw in the last defensive possession, Splitty sliding down on the weak side there, helping out the big guys, and as a unit, the defense was much better.
Yeah, it is. It really is. You can tell that the defensive intensity is up a little bit. You know, again, with a veteran group like this, even though they have 1 freshman on the court, with a veteran group like this, I think that they could really do some damage. And if they keep communicating, you know, the sky's the limit.
Yeah. Seems to be a lot of balance in the conference. Bayport seems to be a little notch about everybody else. They are just a big team. But after that, a lot of these teams could beat anybody, and South is one of those teams that's scary. I thought about it the other day. You know, now they're getting healthy, and they're meshing a little bit. And mention something else later on, Coach. I still got that question for you. We talked about at the beginning about playing all their games early, if that was a big strength for them, because they didn't play over Christmas break, and rested their legs where a lot of teams played over the Christmas holiday. There's Hamilton with a 3, just a little bit long. Good extra chance here. Govic over to Rank, who's hot. Oh, and the basket didn't want it, but there's Govic again hustling. Unfortunately, no possession. But do you think that was a big key, that Coach Rank playing all his early non-conference games, kind of seeing what he has, didn't play over Christmas, and now they're all fresh for the second half of the season?
You know, it depends on the coach. Me, I like to play because my kids beat each other up in practice. I'd rather see them beat up the other team. So yeah, I think it's up to the coach. But you know, with this group here, it might work in their favor.
Yeah, I know Coach Rank got those out of the way, and Southwest played in the Green Bay Classic, which included a lot of the old schools. Notre Dame, Southwest, East and West all got together to play. Southwest came away with 2 victories in that thing over the Christmas break. They're 5-4, 1-3 in league. South 2 up, 2 down. There's Rank again, open. That one doesn't look good, and it wasn't. And a rebound there by Stiver.
You know, the key thing is right now South is not fouling. Okay, they're not fouling. They're allowing Southwest to dig their own grave with the shots they miss. It's a good wide open shot. Good
yeah,
pass.
Splitty a little short on his 3-point attempt. We roll down to 2:10 left in quarter number 2.
Now if I was Coach Rank, I'll get these guys out of there now.
Yep. With the fouls late now, they're getting a little tired, probably not remembering that they have their foul situation. Have a nice 13-point lead. Probably a big, nice offensive possession here would be important. A little patience. You can see already, you mentioned a couple extra passes. And Logan's going to go to the free throw line to attempt a couple free throws.
And that's what they got to do. I mean, you know, they're in the bonus. Just drive the basketball. And what you got to understand is that they're going to be waiting there to take the charge. Just make sure you pull up for the jump shot or dish it off to somebody that's open underneath.
Well, Jared Govic checks in.
Short.
And Hamilton missed the first free throw. It's right on. It's just a little short. A little bit more knee bend maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not missing left or right, which is always a good thing. Southwest hasn't had a basket for a long, long time. Gotten some baskets. Oh, see, I just jinxed him, coach. Shouldn't have said anything. And a three-pointer by
get a basket
Pitleski.
here.
Cuts the deficit to 10. Oh, good idea, but they had to get that a little bit higher.
That's a turnover.
And a miss on the layup by Simmons. I'll tell you what, Govic got pushed. The right call should be south ball. There is no call. Yes, it's south ball. I think that's the right call because it was contact made.
Right.
If you don't want a foul called,
Right.
then at least put the ball in the right direction,
Yep.
which I think it was a good call. Good decision there. Hamilton comes out. They're going to leave Martins in right now with a minute 13.
He's taking Martins out now.
Yep.
I think that's the right call.
Yep. I didn't see that guy at the bench, coach.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You don't want to get a charging call. You just don't want a stupid foul here.
Yep. Up by 10 with the basketball. Southwest going to sit in the zone, so south of the lead says we'll sit back here and wait.
Yeah, I would just wait it out, run the clock
A little
down.
patience. There's a little bit of a they went and switched now to man, kind of. So you can see Southwest basically tries to keep a foot in the lane, which is probably how they're coached.
Right.
We're down to 40 seconds. Govic trying to get a foul called, using his body. Good job. Finally, he's going to get one.
Yeah, it's I would like to see them come to a jump stop, get the ball secure because they're coming for the double team. But I can't really see or hear if they were talking out there saying double team coming. I think the key is that when you're holding the ball like that, you got to communicate and talk so that blind side double team is coming. Your person is aware of it.
That's something that's, even if you're not a really good basketball player and you're just an average basketball player, you can find yourself on the floor helping your teammates. Communication, I just think that's so key too, coach. I just was a big talker on the floor. When I played, the way I coached, you got to communicate. Call out screens, call for that when the help is coming, or watch out behind. And
yeah, as I get older, I don't move as fast as I want to, so I'm talking all the time.
Come on. There's a three again, and back-to-back threes for. There's a three by Govic, a little long. 2 seconds left. There's a half quarter by Southwest, and that's going to end the half.
Well, I think it was a good half for South. They probably didn't want to give up that three-pointer at the end, but I think it was overall a good half. I mean, people in foul trouble, so.
All right, when we return, South's going to have a 9-point lead entering the second half.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit Home Food Safe.
safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late...
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
Oh, sweetheart. Can I give you a hand?
No thanks, Dad. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna go fix the lamp in your room.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take care.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at Energy Savers.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Oh, listen now. Can you hear the bluebird? Oh, look up now. Can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
Here we are, 2013. We all depend on technology to communicate, to bank, and none of us know how to read and write code.
The first program I wrote asked things like, what's your favorite color? Or how old are you?
I wrote a program to play tic-tac-toe.
I first learned how to make a green circle and a red square appear on the screen.
You're just trying to make something, trying to transfer something from your mind to the computer or to a tablet. It's an experience.
The whole limit in the system is just that there just aren't enough people who are trained and have these skills today.
The programmers of tomorrow are the wizards of the future. You know, you're going to look like you have magic powers compared to everybody else.
Great coders are today's rock stars. That's it.
Welcome back to Sheboygan South Security Fieldhouse, where Sheboygan South leads Southwest 36-27 in a game that South pretty much was comfortable at the beginning of the game. Then Southwest creeped back, but a late run by the Red Wings extended a lead back to 9. Chris Wright along with Coach Leroy Hamilton, Mike Martins in Arizona for the week. Thoughts, Leroy, about that first half?
You know, I thought South came out with a little bit of confidence, and, you know, he had some early foul trouble, which I think gave Southwest a little bit more confidence as well. But you can see that South starters I think is a little bit more superior than Southwest's starters.
Yeah, I agree with you. The better team so far, it appears to be Southwest. Logan Hamilton led all scores with 11. Govek, number 3, the freshman, had 10. Mike Rank with his 3 threes, he had 9. Dylan Martins had 2. Evan Optenworth had 2 as well. For Southwest, their leading scorer, Will Pinleski, who leads them in scoring, he had 10 points, and Lucas Steiber, he had 8. So there's the first half stuff, and South opens up with an empty trip.
Yeah, I didn't like the shot selection there. I mean, they're really patient on offense, and you take kind of a bad shot.
And there's a miss by Landry. Southwest hit a couple of threes late in the first half, but really struggled on offense for them. So they do have 27 points. A lot of it was done at the free throw line. There's a good effort made there by Pinlewski, but it wasn't going to fall. And here come the Red Wings. That's split Gerber over to Martins, but Martins left his post position when the ball came. Not much you can do about that one.
You know, what I try to teach the post players to do is, kind of show your hand up to say you want that pass, almost like the NFL players do on a wide receiver wants to jump ball.
Yep.
And that's kind of what I tell my post players to do.
Hamilton probing over to Govek. Rank, who hit those 3 threes in the first half. Here's Splitty.
That was good ball movement right there. You got an open shot. Oh, come on. Can't let that happen.
Yeah, not back on defense. Splitty's more of a glue player, not a big scorer. He does average 6 points a game. Missed that one there. He hasn't scored yet today, but he's kind of does all the little things. Govek got it, the ball kind of stuck on his hip. And Hamilton, who's basically driven to the basket from the right side all day, and they have.
Yeah, what I try to tell Logan Hamilton, being my son, is, what's the lost art is the intermediate range. It can't be a three-pointer or all to the basket. You got to be able to do all three phases of the game on offense.
Nice pass to Martins on the basket.
Well, that was a great pass.
Yep. Well, the drive penetration made the defense kind of kick up, which left a little gap there, and Dillon was open, and a nice feed there by the freshman to the senior. 38-29, 15:30 left. South going to remain in that zone. They played that late in the first half, and it seemed to work. There's a kick out.
I think
the drive.
He got away with a couple of travels there.
Yeah, I was just going to say a travel there by Pytlowski, but he makes it again, just a sophomore. There you can see the travel on the replay as well. Logan looking inside. There's a three-pointer by Hamilton. Good! And Logan's not afraid to shoot that three. He leads the team in three-pointers.
Yeah, I think, the South needs to start, trying to pin on some of their lead players and scorers to try to help them out here. Now, what I think young players should need to start learning is try to feed the hot hand. I thought they should have fed Rake a little bit more in the first half because, he hit those 3 threes. That's a good move. That's good patience by Jared Splitgerber.
Yep, and Splitty's finally on the board with his first basket. Extend that lead back to a dozen. There's a three-pointer by Simmons in and out, and Martins with the rebound and another foul. A lot of fouls being called today, but you got to adjust to it. Long first half. Of that, we already have 2 fouls within the first 4 minutes here. Now here's the lone senior coming in the game. We saw him in earlier. That's Marcus Rauschenbach. He does play football. He's a big kid, and he's a baseball player. He can hit the ball a long way, Coach.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Yes. But number 44 is their lone senior. And there's a bad turnover, which leads to an easy basket on this end, and it leads back down to 10. But I never really feel uncomfortable about South's lead or like they feel threatened, but they still seem to give up some easy baskets that I wish they wouldn't do.
Right, exactly. I just think, there's some complacency that comes into play there. Like I tell my girls is, you want to take the life out of them. While they're down, take the life out of them.
And I'm sure Coach Rank probably said that too to start the second half. Let's have the first 5 minutes be the best 5 minutes we have, and put these guys out of, like they don't belong in our gym.
Exactly.
Govek penetrating. Hamilton hit a 3 a minute ago, and he hit another one. So all of a sudden, Logan found the range.
That's a good job by Jared Govek finding them, and I think those two could feed off each other, because they can both score at will.
That was just a nice pass and a nice block though by Martins on Finletsky. Hamilton feeling it. Splitty drives to the basket and scores, and look for a timeout by Southwest here. No, they're gonna. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. That was a good run by South. I mean, they're really, showing their punch the way they're able to get the ball inside.
It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just leave it here, Coach. Now that Logan's hit some of those threes, it'll probably create more driving lanes for the team. We saw Splitty do that as well, but we'll see if Logan can go back to doing that as well.
Yeah, I think that right now, when you start hitting threes and you're taking it to the lane, so which one are they going to take up? They have to give up one of them. And, it's up to the player to recognize what the defense is giving you.
A nice start for South here.
This is a nice start to the second half for them. I think they, Coach Rank, whatever Coach Rank said to him at halftime, it probably fired him up just a little bit.
Southwest looking against the zone. They put up a three and they hit one. That was Carson Landry. I believe that's his second three. That's what I was thinking. Was it the earlier three? Pass couldn't get quite through there. Another turnover by South. Here comes Southwest down by a dozen with a dozen minutes left in the ball game, and there's a three missed, but a rebound by Rank. Out to Govek. Starter basically playing the entire first 6 minutes of the second half. As Govek drives, he gets fouled. His brother, the sixth man of the team, Jared Govek, going to come into the game. As is Ethan McLaughlin.
He's sitting forward.
Yep, Zach Caffeine come in, and I would assume Opka North will be the other one coming in. And it is.
Oh, it's all five. He's doing all five. Oh, is he doing five? No.
He's going to leave Splitty in there. Splitty hits that first free throw. First free throw shot here in the second half. First half, I have South 9 of 13. That's unofficial. And as soon as I say they've been doing it well, they miss one. Southwest, on the other hand, 8 of 14 from the free throw line.
One thing that's helping South out, Splitty's looking to be a little bit more aggressive, and I think that's to South's benefit, because they're adding another dynamic scorer on the floor. It's a good pass.
Opta North goes right to the basket.
I would have liked to see him take that open shot.
Yep, that intermediate shot would have been nice. The pull up would have been like a 6-footer, but when he got too close to contact, the angle of the basket kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Nice swing inside by Southwest, probing, but runs right into Opta North. Now that wasn't a very good offensive possession by Pileski, their best player. Another drive by South. Good take. Oh, the basket didn't want it. And the big man with the rebound, Rauschenbach.
I think South can really run on this team with that with 44 in there. Rauschenbach, I think his name is.
Yep.
I think they can really look to run on this team right now with their current lineup.
Well, our next ball game will be next Saturday night, where North will be traveling to this field house right here for our annual North-South game. I'm sure we'll be on live approximately 5:50 that night. Girls game at 6, boys game to follow. I see Coach Worth is in the house, and I heard he was asking why you're doing this, and you should have just told him it's because I'm better looking than you, Coach.
Yeah, I work with Coach Worth, and I see him at work all the time, so we have a blast.
Yeah. Oh. That is the right call. That is exactly the right call. Well, 4 fresh South players, and now watch him going to take the extra step here. This is an easy call. Yep, that's an easy call. 1, 2, 3. That was the right call. Southwest fans don't like it.
No. Remember, fans knows everything.
Like I kind of mentioned before, I said players know the game, coaches know the game, and how the game is being officiated and what officiates are. But the fans seem to always want to know more. And there's another three. It's time by Govek. He's up to 13 points, and it's now a 14-point lead. Oh, and a counter.
Yeah, he's hit 2 from that spot now in this half, so that's something to watch.
Yep. I think he has 3 in the game now. 3 of those in the game does Carson Landry. You know, they just don't seem to go away, Coach.
Nope.
I'm not, like I said before, worried or concerned or even threatened yet, but they don't go away.
No, I said, you know, they did that to North. You know, North blew that lead, and they're up by 23. So they're very capable of being fiery.
There's a nice penetration by.
You know, one thing I like about that, he finished off 2 feet.
Yep. Yep. I believe he's got 6 points. Up to North. And again, that leads 13. Simmons with an air ball and Hamilton with another rebound. He's got a bunch tonight. I keep saying tonight and it's this afternoon.
Yeah, we're not used to these games.
No, it's like a college game. Played in the afternoon. Another turnover by South. They're going to get Govek on the bump. That'll be just South's second foul of the half.
You know, one thing I wish players would do more of it, they feel like they got to keep hugging them while they're dribbling. You know, run, slide. I think that's the misinterpretation of defense. We want you to move your feet, but you want to cut them off from getting to where they want to go.
Use your body more than your hands.
Correct.
It's all about your body position. Oh, Simmons with a little push off and a turnover. Here's Hamilton on the breakaway. Drives to the basket, gets fouled.
I think Hamilton got away with a walk there.
The Southwest fans think so. I don't think so.
I was going to see if we see it on the monitor.
No, a little late on the replay there. Regardless, so Logan's going to go back to the free throw line. That's better by Logan as he hits the first. Like I said, his form is right there. It's not left to right. He was a little bit short on a couple of his in the first half.
Right, I think he leans back and get his legs involved into it. You know, I'm more critical.
I could tell. Those were 2 good ones, though. 56-41. 9 minutes.
You know, I would like to see them put a stranglehold on this and really just take it to him right now and lock him up on defense.
They're starting to creep away a little bit. Now it's back up to 15. Get a stop here. Good help defense by Govek and Martins. But they're going to get Martins on the foul. He would have just stood up straight, I think, Coach.
Yeah. I think that, you know, and I think sometimes, you know, when they get those fouls, those blocking fouls, they say you want your hands to go straight up, but typically when a man goes into you, your hands are going to go down then. So I think that's a double-edged sword. I thought he was in good help side position.
I agree.
And the guy came, you know, he's floating into him, so what else is he supposed to do?
I agree. I thought he had good help position, too. That's why I said good step up right before the foul. He did the right thing there.
But I think Southwest just missed the free throw, didn't they?
Yes, they did. I should have write that down. And you did a good job of making sure they wouldn't make another one. A lot of contact there. Southwest now 8 of 16 from the free throw line. Just 50%. That's not helping their cause. South's going to have to get another stop now on the reload after the 2 missed free throws. Good help again by Martin. Good help by Optinorth. But a good, better basket there. Nothing you could do there as Stieber puts that one in, number 12. He has 12 points to match his number. And we're going to turnover and a foul. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Govek. And as I look at the board.
No, I think they called it on Southwest.
That's twice I've missed things now today, Coach. I watched that and I saw Govek.
You think it's nighttime?
No, I thought they were going to go the other way.
I don't know.
On the frustration as opposed to the push.
I thought Govek probably got away with one there.
We'll take it though.
Yeah, of course.
Blitgerber, Govek, Rank, Hamilton. 2 Goveks out there. Rank looking for that 4-3, misses. He was right on though. Southwest trying to push, drive to the basket, good left hand and in for the sophomore Pitkowski. He leads them. Petlowski is what it is. With 16, Spuddy with a 3, that's short. Southwest with another breakout. They got a 3-on-1, goes right to the basket, and they're gonna call block on Govek. Are they gonna count the basket here, Coach?
Yeah, I think as N1, yeah, basket is good. So it's down to a 9-point lead with 1 free throw coming.
I didn't think this was a good decision. I mean, he ran right over Govek. I think I would have made that extra pass, but he got away with it. Well, a minute ago it was 56-41.
Yeah, I don't like how they're letting this team hang around right now.
Now they have an opportunity to cut it to 8. And he misses again, another missed free throw.
This game would be tied if they hit the free throws. I think it was at 9 misses unofficially, maybe?
Yep, that's what I got. Got to call that one.
Yep, that's a blocking foul.
6th foul on Southwest. Next time bonus for South. 7.5 minutes. South still up by 9. Southwest hasn't been really close since late in the first half when they were within 6 at 27-21. Up to North. Govek penetrating, kick, Spuddy, push. Nice drive. Better patience, I think, by South with the 9-point lead. And the basketball. Good decision there by Spuddy to reload.
Reset. Yep.
Coach Ranks likes it as well. Not closely guarded. Spuddy drives, tries to kick it over to Martins, but he turns it over. South's going to have to, yep. He stutter stepped when he started the drive. I was going to say, South's going to have to clean up those turnovers if they're going to keep this winning streak going.
Yes, they are. Coach Rank is going back to Logan Hamilton on the bench.
And just like late in the first half, Southwest is at the free throw line again, but they just keep missing. I have 4 misses now for them.
Right now, Southwest is their own enemy right now.
That's going to be long. I knew that was long when he let it go. He was trying to overcompensate, Coach. 8 of 19 for 50. Wide open is Ogden-North. Great pass there by Logan, but can't finish.
No.
But he did get the draw the foul.
One thing I wish more players would do is, I tell my players when they feel rushed, throw a pump fake. Pump fakes. That's such another lost art. If he would have had a nice little pump fake there, he would have got. I think he would have made that.
And now it turns out to be a good foul as Evan missed that first one. 6'3" senior, 69% from the free throw line this season. Got the second one to go though, which is important because it puts it back to a double-digit lead. 6.5 minutes left on a Saturday afternoon at the Sheboygan Cutie Fieldhouse. Chris Wright along with Coach Leroy Hamilton. Marty's in Arizona, and another opportunity at the free throw line for Southwest, which I guess that the way it's going is not a bad thing for South because they can't make any. Oh, they're going to call it before he shot it up there, so they have to take it out of bounds. Next time, Southwest will be in the bonus as South is now. That's just a bad pass and a good turnover for South. Govek with a dipsy and a do, and he gets it to go.
That was a creative shot.
That's right. I don't think we coach that. Coach.
No, you don't coach that. That's all talent right there.
Here's a three-pointer by Simmons, and he finally gets one to fall. 59-50. Third three-pointer made by Southwest in the second half, and there's a bump.
South is at the free throw line.
See, that's just bad defense. You know, when you're leaning over, that's easy for an official.
Exactly.
When you're leaning at the player like he did there, it's just bad defense. It's easy for an official to call that.
Yes, it's easy. I mean, any kind of reaching, slapping, it's just such an easy call. Even if you don't foul him, it looks like a foul. Just, move your feet.
Yep, stay in front.
No, I think Oppenroth has had a good game off the bench. He has 8 points, and I think that's solid when you get a person off the bench scoring 8 points.
Well, I've always said that one strength that South definitely has is they're deep.
Yes.
They play 9 kids, and they all can contribute and they can all help, which especially in these longer games than the old system, I think that definitely benefits them. Nice drive penetration of the basket. Just went right through the middle of the South zone that time. And it's still a 9-point lead, though, for South. Rolling under 5:15 in the ball game. Govek with a 3. Another country heard from. I only have him for 6 threes now in the season, but that was a big one.
Yeah, well, I think the South is still in their 2-3 zone.
Yep, but I heard communication that time when Landry had the ball, their 3-point shooter, to make sure that they get out on him quickly. There's a 3 attempt and a big rebound attempt by Upton North, but he's going to be fouled, and guess where he's going?
To the free throw line, where he just hit 2.
Yep, and you added he has 9 points, has a chance to get to double figures. Hamilton leads South with 19.
Like I said, I got to commend, what the coaching staff has done with the defense. I say, you see a whole different mentality as, since Risto took over the defense. I think I see a more of a pressure mentality that they really want the ball. And that's a tremendous, asset to the coaching staff.
And a 2-for-2 trip for South. They're up 66-52. Simmons with a miss. Govek with another rebound. It's getting awful late for the Trojans now. They're going to have a tough week if they lose this one. They'll be 0-3 on the week. South trying to pick up 2 wins. And Josh Govek hobbled a little bit on that. Hopefully he'll fight right through that.
We got a little knee in the little thigh area.
Split Gerber told him, just get up to the line and make the free throws, kid.
Hey, this is no time to play hurt.
All right, we're going to have a full timeout by South with that. We're going to take a break, Scott. It's 67-52. We'll be back in a moment.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just...
Yeah, right now. Welcome back to South High School, where we are. We are live. We're on right now out there where South leads 67-52. A Saturday afternoon makeup game. We had a snow game back in December where basically the entire state on Friday night was shut down. So Decided to play this in the afternoon. It was nice of the Green Bay Packers to make sure they would play on Sunday so we wouldn't be interfered as well. So I said our next broadcast will be next Saturday night, where North will travel to South in the annual North-South game, which should be a good one. Should be a good one.
I see he had to pull Josh out.
He's hobbled.
Yeah, he's hobbled a little bit. I think he's got a nice little Charlie horse in that thigh area.
68-52. And Southwest can't hold the ball very often if they intend to win this game. And again, he's going to be a good player, Coach.
Yeah, he is. Yes,
he's
he is.
Got 22 points, right at his average, just a sophomore. Got to get a little bigger, a little stronger, but...
I think South is trying to dribble through this press, and I like to pass through a press.
Yep.
Ball fake pass, they're missing some open people down the floor, and I think I would like to see them pass the ball up.
Richard just informing that this game, even though it's live, will be on Tuesday at 7, Wednesday at 2 p.m., and Friday at 7 o'clock as well. So 3 nice rebroadcasts. And again, I want to thank Leroy Hamilton for coming in and filling in. Yeah. I knew when I saw you, you'd do it, though. I was hoping. I thought about you all morning, by the way. I hope that's not a scary thought.
No, that's not a scary thought. I had a lot of fun. I really like this.
3.5 minutes left. And that's something South doesn't want to do, is turn it over with the nice lead. Give them the basket. That's all right. You're still up 13 with 3 minutes left. A lot of time left in the game.
Yeah, 33 has 24 points for Southwest.
Yep. Pitleski, leading scorer, just a sophomore. We say he came in averaging 22 points a game.
Like I said, again, I'm not hard on it. They're dribbling too much, up on this press, and their eyes are down when they're dribbling, so therefore you can't see what's in front of you. Luckily, they're, Southwest is in foul trouble.
I'll tell you what, South's been pretty good at the free throw line.
They
just 2 misses they got us in the half. And now South's going to call timeout.
That's huge.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Maybe our last break of the day. South up 71-56.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to South High School, where South leads 71-56, and they're doing an awesome job at the free throw line. 12 of 14 here in the second half, 21 of 27 in the game. Now that's unofficial, but they've been real clutch to keep this lead here, which really hasn't been threatened much once the big start of the second half, Coach.
Right. I think, the starters came in and did what they were supposed to do in that second half and really took control of the game.
Josh Govek not in the game right now. He's a little banged up on his foot, so his brother Jared's in there. Otherwise, the other 4 starters are in there. Splitty, Rank, Martins, and Hamilton, and that's not a good foul.
I don't know.
You know me, I can't stand fouling jump shooters. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I would love to see the replay of that.
You don't think he got him there?
I don't know. If it was, he touched it with a feather.
Southwest, on the other hand, not been good at the free throw line. Watch it here. Oh, 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 you might be right there.
I don't know.
Josh Govek ready to go back in the game. That's the first free throw I have made by Southwest in the second half.
Wow.
Now, again, I may have missed some. But I have them 1 for 7. Wow. 1 for 7, and
like I said, their free throws is what.
I got that one. See, I
what
talked that one
killed
in
him.
for him. Under 3 minutes. Another foul. It's been a long game, Coach.
Yeah, it has. Yes,
It's been
it
a
has.
long, long game. Lots of fouls, lots of free throws. I have to go to my grandma's, Coach, after this. She's 94, having us to her house. And
Wow.
so
Me, I'm just going to relax this afternoon, and then we got to do some stats from my last night's game. And
well, I hope my grandma has some like good hors d'oeuvres and stuff to eat.
Well,
Otherwise, you know, that's
that's
I've
all-
been counting on that.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
And football's on too.
Yep, and football. My grandma's a big fan of all sports. She watches football and basketball. Loves the Brewers in the summer and watches the Badgers. And if she remembers, she does watch our telecasts and things. I don't know if she remembered that I had to come here before going over there, but.
So, are you rooting for the Packers or the Giants tomorrow?
Well, of course, I'm a big Packer fan. So
I'm a
but
Chicago Bears
You're a
fan.
big Bear fan like Marty, I know. I know you would, when we used to play buckets together, you and Marty would cling together and always have to be on the same team. Except there was never enough basketballs for the two of you because you both shot too much. I miss those days playing with you guys. I miss those days.
That was a lot of fun.
I know that sometimes they still play out at Kohler and Oostburg a little bit, but it's been 2 years since I've played, and I miss that. 74-58 in favor of South. And again, yep, good defense by Rank here. Give up the 2.
Yep.
And as it turned out, Howard missed the easy basket. Southwest in a press, zone press, 2-2-1. Govek's wide open, so he's going to shoot it and hit it. And why not?
Yeah.
His 9th point. Govek and Hamilton, the younger Hamilton, or excuse me, the younger Govek with 19, and Govek with 9, Rank with 9. And of course, we talked, I believe, Optinorth too. He's got 10 today, so good performance by a lot of players. Close to almost 5 guys going to be in double figures for South.
Yep.
And 77 points, and there's still 2 minutes left. And it wasn't like it seemed like they had a barrage of scoring either. It was
No.
just kind of a workmanlike job by South today.
Yeah, you know, I think it was a lot of balanced scoring, and when they're playing like this, it's tough to beat. I mean, it's really, really tough to beat.
I got to remind your son not to drive into the corner over there.
Well, you know, yeah.
That's the no-no spot.
That is a no-no spot.
Yeah, because you're pinned up against the half-court line, and then you're triple team there. And
Yeah, I think
Coach Rank bailed him out there.
Yeah, with the
I'm
timeout.
going to remind you that your son went to the wrong spot there.
Well,
He should
I
have
think-
crossover dribbled and brought it back to the middle
I think
of
I'm
the
going
floor.
to have to take his car away from him for the night.
So when do you play again, Coach?
We played last night, and we don't play the next Thursday.
Okay. Couple days to practice then
Oh,
for
yes, yes. We had a nice little
Coaches love practice. I mean, kids love the games. Coaches love the practices.
You got it.
I know. I did basketball for 11 seasons with Coach Desatel in a year of varsity, and still do baseball. And people ask, why do you like it? Well, I love the practices. The games are, of course, are enjoyable. I love the competition and the competing, but I like the coaching part. I like in the gym part, and of course the relationship with the players too.
Exactly.
But I love practice. I enjoy it. He's strong with the basketball. Logan pushes up and scores.
Good, again, finish off 2 feet.
5 new players coming in for South.
Yeah, I think that's a really good move by Coach.
Play your kids.
Play your kids, Coach Ray. I think that's a classy move right there.
Trevor Ladwig is out of luck, though. He has to hope that Logan makes the free throw.
Well, the way Logan shoots is, I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance.
Oh, no, he's been pretty good today, especially in the second half. He's converted his free throws. Missed a couple in the first half. That one's right on. And he's going to finish today with 22 points, just a little bit above his average, 20. I got him at 20.4 points per game coming in. Let's see, we got someone who I really like, Jared Henderson, the sophomore. I like the way he plays. He's number 11 in the ball game. Jacob Case, number 2, is in the game, along with McLaughlin, we've seen earlier, and Ladwig we mentioned also. He had to wait.
And you got Caffeine in there?
Yep. Caffeine, he played earlier a little bit today, and welcome to the game, Jared Henderson, because Southwest just brought in Marcus Rauschenbach to stand in the paint, bang around with you a little bit.
That's a big kid.
He was a big force on the football team when we had him in the fall. And there's a long rainbow 3 by Caffeine.
Yeah, that's, he might hear about that from Coach.
Oh, no, not under 2 minutes. There's a new player in. Another, we don't have him on the roster, so he must have been out the JV. I think Caleb Keener today was sick, and I think their second leading scorer, Cole Boucher, also didn't play today. So Southwest was a little short-handed. I don't remember seeing Boucher out there at all. So they brought up a couple sophomores too.
Yeah, I think this team is going to be reckoned with. I mean, you got sophomores playing already at the varsity level. I think this. Next year,
Yeah, they'll be a little better, a little bit more experienced, a little bigger. Like I said, they've played with a lot of teams. They beat Notre Dame by 19, who the other day surprised North at North, but they lost by just 3 at North. They lost by De Pere by just 2. But today, I think South had it pretty good for them today, that things were going pretty well. I wonder if Jeff Woodgerber is going to take a picture of you in your.
That'd be the best thing on this camera.
Again, I thought South from the get-go was pretty much in control. A little short run by Southwest to cut the lead to 6, but when they came out in the second half, a quick start put this game pretty much away.
Yeah, like I said, I think they played with some. I think this team is starting to play with a lot of heart.
Well, they had a 13-4 run to start the second half, and that was too much for Southwest to get it close. Got down to 9 or 10, but again, as I've been saying all day, I never felt like there was any worry that there was going to be a loss today. And again, thanks for coming up.
I appreciate it. Anytime you need help, I'll do this.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I had other people I tried to get a hold of, and then being a Saturday was kind of complicated. When it didn't work out this morning, I'm serious, you were who I thought about, and I was waiting for you to walk through the door, and I was hoping you'd do it. There, I like that kid. He's going to be a player when these seniors go. Watch for Jared Henderson to be an impact player years to come, number 11. Well, Coach, I'm going to run down and do some interviews right after the game. And any final thoughts for you about how everything went today?
Well, hey, listen, I thought this is a good win for South. Keep that winning streak going, and hopefully we can keep it going next week.
Yeah, have a good week next week. Short week for Southwest League, playing a couple games. They are going to now improve on their season. They are now 5-4, 3-2 in the conference, and again, it's getting all bundled up. So it'll be interesting to see as it progresses through January and February how this conference race turns out. And on any given day, I think South can beat anyone.
Oh, I do too. They beat Bayport last year.
Yep. And a miss there. So, well, thanks for coming in, Coach. I'm going to run down. And, folks, when we return, hopefully we'll have a couple victorious Red Wings with me.
Living near the water, it's a dream come true for many, except when there's flooding or a hurricane. That's why people who live near lakes and rivers, by the ocean and bayside, are working with their local planners to make sure that protection from all sorts of natural disasters is part of the planning process. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at grads.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection.
Hey, we're back here with a couple of happy Red Wings. Jared, let's start with you a little bit. Hey, a couple big victories this week, huh? It's got to be nice coming after Christmas break.
Yeah, good victories, good team wins. We're clicking on all cylinders, and it just felt good to get 2 solid wins.
Now, you guys played a lot of games early in the year where you got all your non-conference in, and you had kind of the Christmas break time off. You think that was a benefit for you guys, get your legs back? Or tell us a little bit about your Christmas vacation with basketball and things.
It was a well-needed break. I mean, we were kind of dinged up, and well-needed break. And we came back, we bonded over Christmas break, and I think it helped.
Now you guys beat Southwest today. You didn't win the state championship, but you got a pretty good group of guys here.
Oh yeah, great group of guys. We've been playing all together for 12 years, and it's just fun.
And how's your kid brother hanging on with you guys?
He's fun. He's a little Energizer bunny, and it's nice to have him around. He's stepped up his game, and I think he's proved that he can play at our level.
Now we said we interviewed him in the last game. We said he doesn't drive the bus, though, does he?
No.
That's good, yeah. Dylan, it's always nice when you're out on the floor. I think that helps the rest of the team to have that big fella out there and relieve so much pressure for everybody else. And I tell you, you've been a big impact and having a nice year.
Thank you. I've been working hard, put a lot of work in over the off season, just trying to make sure I can do what I can to help the team.
So being really the biggest guy in the team and stuff, you're playing. There's some big guys in this league and stuff like that. You got to match up on week for week. You like that little challenge?
Oh yeah, I love taking on the challenge, like Plum or pretty much anyone that can come in the league. Don't underestimate anyone coming into Southwest. I kind of expected some strong guys, and I saw it, and just want to keep working at it.
Now defense is a big thing, and I saw Coach Risso out there. God, I hate playing zone defense out there, but you kind of mix things up there, trying a little different zones and a little man-to-man, and kind of mix it up and makes things tough. Defense important for you guys?
Oh yeah, defense is a big emphasis for us. We practice it every single day, sometimes for 30 minutes or more in practice. We always just try to make sure that we are prepared for the next game.
All right, congratulations for that. Got your three-point shot going a little bit there. Hit those 3 threes in the first half to help things. Kind of got a little cog, so it was nice to hit those threes, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Coming off my broken wrist last year, it took a little bit of time to get my shot back, but all of us put in a lot of work in the offseason. Coach Davis coming over here really helped that, and I got my three-point shot back, and it feels good.
He got one today, too.
Yeah, he did. It was nice. Cousin getting that three-point shot in there.
Now the offense, you know, today, I thought you guys started fast in the first half, started fast in the second half. Offensive flow really worked well, which helped contribute today.
Yeah, I mean, I love our new dribble drive offense. Coaches really let us do whatever we want with the offense as long as we're moving. I mean, we got people who can score the ball on the team, so it's really nice having that freedom.
And with that, too, you allow, I kind of said this earlier in the season when we did some of your earlier games, anybody can shoot. You know, there's no restriction on who can't shoot, which would be nice for all the guys to play, too.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you might even see a 3 from this guy this year.
Coach Rank doesn't want to hear that. Coach Rank, but we will. If you guys are up, it's okay with that. I'll ask you one quick thing. How do you like playing for your dad?
I mean, I've been waiting my whole life to play high school basketball with my dad. He kind of helped coach when I was little and then took some time off. But, I mean, we've been waiting for this moment for a while. Hopefully we can make a run at it this year.
And I think you guys are really starting to play really well. And I'd be scared to play you guys. And, you know, it's nice to see you guys gel, and it's been fun. Hey, congratulations to Sheboygan South today. They picked up a big victory today, 84-65. Our next broadcast will be next Saturday, where these gentlemen will be taking on the Northsiders and things. So we'll be here at about 10 to 6 for the girls' game, followed by the boys' game as well. For my partner today, who was Leroy Hamilton. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we had Logan's dad up there. I appreciate that because Marty was gone. And for the crew, that'll be it. We'll see you next Saturday night right back in this gym.